Hi guys, and welcome back. It's Jenny from Polly's Paper Studio, and today I'm creating this card using the Plaid flower tag digital collage sheet from my shop. Here's the printout. I've got 8 beautiful tag images with a plaid and various flowers. So I've got this printed on 65 pound weight cardstock, and I'm adding it to the top of this country chic inspired card. So let's get started. I've got this card base, which is A2 size. That's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. It's top folding, and I have already finished the inside and left a space to add a sentiment. So there's going to be a border. This is just black cardstock, and I'm centering it carefully and sticking it down. This is going to be a border. And I'm going to top it off with this French pattern. This is from Canvas Core Brands. It's some kind of script. I don't know what it says, but I'm just going to center that on top of that base and begin layering the other patterns on. This is a stripe black on craft cardstock, which is different. You don't see that very often. And I did leave a little bit of a cardstock border between the patterns. So next, this die cut doily is from Cherryland Dies, and I just cut it with white cardstock because it helps to break out the paper busy patterns. This is the tag, and I'm going to punch the eyelet here using the crocodile, and then I'm going to select a eyelet from my collection. I have 2 boxes, and the last box I opened for video and didn't close the lid very well, and now I have one big mixed up box of eyelets. So this one's okay still, and I'm just adding that to the top, and I'm going to use the crocodile to go ahead and pinch that closed. So I'm going to close the lid on this one and make sure that it snaps, and add some twine to this eyelet. Just gonna run some off the spool here and clip it. This is a twine from Really Reasonable Ribbon, and it is my favorite for tags because it is very sturdy and thick and adds a lot of texture and dimension. So I'm just gonna pull that through the eyelet and pull the tails through the loop and go ahead and secure that. It's a bit too long right now, so I can just go ahead and clip that top off, and it will be perfect. Now I'm gonna attach this with the double-sided foam tape so that it will have some dimension, and you can see also that I have added an inked edge to that tag. I used some Distress ink, and that gave it a nice finish edge. Now this is a stamp that I added to a die cut, and it's just going to act as a sentiment. One side will hang off the tag, so I did add some of that foam adhesive so that it would be flat, and just a regular double-sided adhesive tape for the other side. So this is some stickles, and I'm just using it sparingly, going over just the edges. I think stickles is a thing that you can get out of control with very quickly, and I wanted it to be subtle. It's more of a country chic look for this card, so I didn't want anything too glaring, and it's easy to pick it up if you get it out of where you want it. Just go ahead and scooch it out while it's still wet. Next, I'm gonna grab, this is I think a Michaels brand stickles, Studio G. You can leave me a comment in the description below if you know where I got this from. It's pretty similar to stickles, I think. Just comes in a bigger tube. Now that part is done, and I'm bringing in some pearls. I'm going to select the size. I think I want just the medium, and I'm gonna go ahead and use that line in the background to keep the pearls lined up, and go ahead and select where I want to put them. Just try and keep them straight, which is a little hard sometimes, I think, on vertical lines because they get a little wonky if you're not careful. So moving them just a little bit lower, and going to add 3, everything in 3s. Here's the last one. Just gonna scooch them around so I get them exactly lined up. and then I'm going to press them in place. So that is it for this card. And there you go. So if you enjoyed this project, could you please give it a like, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.